Talk Forest TV. Max here with a quick preview for the Forest Huddersfield game this weekend. Massive game. And you know what? I've got a problem. I haven't got anybody to be angry with this time. I'm not pissed off with Marco Silva with his massive watch. I'm not pissed off with Bournemouth fans, Huddersfield fans. I'm not annoyed with Sheffield United, with Jack Robinson giving it all that. I'm not annoyed with Paul Heckingbottom, poor man's Neil Warnock giving it that to Spence. And then you've seen him on the telly, he's still like, oh, I'm not even going to watch it. It should have been us. It should have been us. Oh, sorry, Paul, it's not, is it? Live with it. I'm not angry with the Forest fan that headbutted Billy Sharp. I'm not angry with anybody this week because you know what? We're going to Wembley. We're going to Wembley for the playoff final. And I hope they still do flat caps because I want to add to my collection. Never seen us lose at Wembley. I ain't going to start now. So come on. I don't think they do these. I think it's bucket hats that the kids are wearing these days. But look at that. You cannot beat it. Cannot beat it. So come on. Let's have some more of this on the weekend. Let's paint Wembley red. I was slightly disappointed that we weren't going to wear the iconic yellow kit. You know, the iconic yellow, or is it green? Who knows? It's magic. It's a magic kit. Yellow and orange kit could be as iconic as England's red Wembley kit when they won the World Cup in 1966. But, you know, it's the red shirts. It's the Garibaldi. That's what we are. That's what we do. And that's what's going to happen on Sunday. It's going to be the Garibaldi marching on to glory. And, yeah, you know, can't wait. Can't wait. I think the team picks itself. I don't think there's any injury problems. I think the team picks itself apart from one position, and that is Keenan Davis or Sam Surridge. And I think you play Davis. I think we missed Davis against Bournemouth. We missed him until he came on, obviously, against Sheffield United, because he gives us something different. You know what I mean? He gives us that ability to win headers, to hold the ball up, hold the opposition off. You know, he there's a run, and this was not uncommon of Keenan Davis throughout the season against Sheffield United. I think in extra time, where he won the ball on the edge of our box, maybe in our box, held off several players, and went on a run into their box, into their area. He does that regularly. And I think he gives us something different as well. Because I was watching a highlights reel of some of our goals this season, and we scored a lot of goals by getting down the flanks and crossing it in, and very often Brennan Johnson knocking it in, sometimes Lewis Grabban knocking it in, or Zinks getting onto it, or Colback even. We score a lot of goals like that. It's really effective. It's brilliant. It's exciting football. You know what? It's the football my lads under 12s play. Abbey Lane, they get down the wings and they cross it in and score lovely goals. But it's good to have something different. And that something different is ball up to Davis, and Davis turning and running, or Davis in the inside left channel where he's caused a lot of damage and running at other teams. So I go Davis. Like I've said loads of times, I think you could have made a very good case for Keenan Davis being man of the match in literally every game he's played. It's harsh on Sam Surridge because his goal record is phenomenal. And I love the way he shushes an away crowd as well, or a home crowd. But yeah, I can go Keenan. And then at the bench, Cafu's on the bench, Lolly's on the bench, Mighton's on the bench, Horvath's on the bench. But that's the team. That's the team who are going to go down in legends. That's the team that we'll be chanting the names out of for a long time. And you know what? I think if we get promoted, and it's a big if, so I think you've got to give Huddersfield maximum respect because they did beat us once this season, and they didn't finish third for no reason. They got the job done. They won games. They didn't lose games. A lot of those games are tight, and whereas we blew a lot of teams away, they were winning 1-0 and scraping them as well. So I think the wide open Wembley pitch will help Forest because it will help us. The space for Spence and Brennan Johnson to get down there. My cousin Richard in Australia said, watching games, that Brennan Johnson, he just ghosts past players like they're not there. It looks like he's floating down the wing. And yeah, those big Wembley pitch plays into our hands. Would have played more into our hands if we were playing Luton, but I think it does for Huddersfield. And Huddersfield, players to watch: Tifolo seems to be scoring a lot of goals. Jordan Rhodes always seems to score against us. I don't think he'll start, but I think he'll come on. And I think I'll watch out for Jordan Rhodes. But where we're going, we don't need Rhodes. And their main threat is set pieces, is corners and free kicks, and they've scored a ridiculous percentage of goals from corners and free kicks. And you would think, looking at the stats, that would make us favourite, because our record of defending free kicks and corners is exceptional. And we've got 3 incredible central defenders in there who seem to win everything in the air. And perhaps Sheffield's second half was the first time they perhaps stopped doing that. So yeah, I'm really confident, but I'm not overconfident. I think we do it, and I think we, the final whistle goes, and what's going to